What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first ever episode of Byked Thrones Edition. I am Pete.
Eric.
And that is
Yooni.
So yeah, we just watched the first episode of the new season.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I'm just gonna let them talk because I am still a mess of ideas and just in nirvana.
Well, now I'm in an awkward phase because you're the one that's going to be talking the most.
Yeah, basically.
That being said, though,
I mean,
it was a good episode.
The point of this is, what are your guys' thoughts on it? What did you
liked
like about it? What you didn't like about it? Favorite scenes? Go through the whole shebang.
You can go first, Eric.
Well, I liked it overall. It was a bit of a slower episode compared to previous ones, but that's just because, like, you realize everyone's back, so it's like people reuniting, people like trying to come up with what's going on in the future kind of thing.
Wait, they went to the future? I didn't notice that.
Very funny.
Thank you.
But, yeah, overall it was good. It was nice seeing Jon reunite with, like, Arya and Bran and all them. It was nice seeing all those reunions. That ending, though, that was something.
The tension is there, but we will get to that in a bit. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'd say strong beginning, got a little bit, like, either stable or went down a little over time.
Good.
But then once you get to, like, certain big reveals towards the end, and then the intense thing at the end, then it spikes up.
Yooni?
Eric, I basically agree with the most about Eric, although, in my opinion, the best parts were Jon and Arya reuniting, of course.
Of course.
The dragon riding.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about that bad.
And my personal favorite, at least, not like my most favorite part of the episode, but a personal favorite moment, Sam's reaction to the news, because John Bradley, bless his heart, he's a good actor. That was really well done.
Can't wait to see what else he
what his reaction to what Daenerys told him, and him relaying the news to Jon, because you could see it in his face. He hates the queen, but also knows that he has to put up with it for now. It's like, he's so torn, man. He deserves the world.
So in case you don't know what we're talking about right there, we'll start with that one.
Yeah.
So it came out that Dany finally met Samuel Tarly, played by John Bradley, because Jorah was like, oh my god, my favorite person ever who I love, who will never love me back. You should go meet this guy that actually cured my grayscale. And that's kind of when she found out that he's a Tarly. And then she remembered that she had Drogon burn the father, who I think was Randall.
Yeah, Randall Tarly.
And the greatest named character in all of Game of Thrones, one Dickon Tarly. But yeah, she basically revealed that, oh yeah, I offered your dad to join me and he said no. And your brother was kind of standing next to him, so I killed them. It was really awkward because it was going so well. Sam was loving her, and then it was like, wait, what now?
Mm-hmm.
I do love his face. He's like, I should care about the fact that my dad's dead, but I really don't.
Well, no, he does care that his dad's dead.
It was like halfway through, like, I care, and then the half of it was like, I really don't.
No, I would say he full on cares, especially when he went to Jon.
Yeah.
Like, I think everybody would be like, dude, you hate your dad, why do you care? But that wasn't how it was at all.
Yeah.
He cared way more than you would expect.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, alright. So, what ending did you enjoy more? Because I like to think there were kind of two endings to this episode.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The grand reveal of Jon and Dany, or the stare down. The stare down was Jaime Lannister has finally arrived now in Winterfell. And who does he see when he gets off his horse? Oh yeah, it's Bran Stark. Who, you know, and of course he sees him in the wheelchair being like, shit, I knocked you off that tower.
Well, also, Pete, remember, as we saw in the preview for the next episode, he also murdered the Targaryen parents.
That's very true.
So he's
he murdered the Mad King.
Yeah.
It was
the mountain that.
the mountain that actually killed Ilya Martell.
Yeah, but either way, like, Danny's probably not gonna be happy with him either way.
No, there's no way in hell. He's gonna be like, wait, but I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not evil Prince Charming. I'm Jamie. I'm cool now. And then literally look at me like, somebody back me up. Somebody, oh shit, I got nobody to back me up here. Maybe I should have stayed with Cersei. But alright, so we'll go for the big question. Who will sit on the Iron Throne at the end of the season, do you guys think?
For me, it would be nice to see both, but the real question is who's going to die.
Well, we were gonna get to that.
Honestly, yeah. As much as I want to say like either Danny or John, I feel like it's gonna be either one. Either because like it's up in the air, but I want to say like it's gonna be like co-rulers, like king and queen.
Well,
because of the Targaryen way, only with more Stark blood this time.
mm-hmm. That brings up my other thing is, well, how do you think Danny's gonna take the news? Because Sam brought up a very good point. Do you think she would abdicate the throne? And I think we all agree she wouldn't.
Really?
Where John would.
Yeah.
So
If I had to guess, it would be she's not going to like it at first. She's going to deny all that. And then at the end, if neither one of them dies, technically John will be ruler overall, but she'll be like second in command. Because technically she would be the elder. I think.
yes, but he would still have succession
Yeah,
over her.
Yeah, by law.
But would he actually take?
No, I'm
the
saying
throne?
John is High King. She's like down.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So I thought you were saying because she's older than him.
As like an advisor is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I want to say realistically, Danny will rule, but John will just kind of be like her closest advisor, and with orders to kill if she goes insane.
So you think kind of a hybrid version of Cersei and Jaime?
Yeah, except.
I mean, that could be another thing.
Well, that's
a
why
bit
I say
more
hybrid.
It been more emotionally healthy. I want to say.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is, John always admits like he never wanted to be a king or ruler in the first place.
Yeah.
So he could technically supposed to have it, like he's supposed to have it now, but then by the end of it, it could be his, but then he just denies it because he doesn't want it.
Which character surviving would surprise you the most? Excluding the Night King. I'm just going to throw that out there. Because that's an easy answer.
I'm going to say the Hound.
I was going to say the same, yeah.
You think that him actually surviving would be the most surprise?
Because, like, I know, like, everybody on the internet, and even we have, like, joked about the Clegane Bowl. But I will, as much as it would shock me, it would also not surprise me if both of them die. Like, in a, like, final stance, they both stab each other or something, and they both die.
That, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, guys.
Because, Gregor's finally dead, and the Hound finally gets the quote-unquote death he wanted, and, he doesn't die at night. He's like, that's what he wanted, because, as he says, he doesn't like nights.
That is very true.
My opinion's the same as his.
Alright.
I say, yeah, because I say the Hound because he seems like he'd be the one to put up a good fight and make an ultimate sacrifice of himself.
Yeah. Do you guys think we'll actually get the Clegane Bowl?
Honestly, yeah.
Who knows?
I really hope so.
As much as, like, George R. R. Martin, like, as far as his whole writing goes, because I've actually started reading the books too.
Yeah.
I would not be shocked if this is the one time he doesn't, and, like, the Night King is defeated, but, like, the real final battle is taking care of all the stuff down in King's Landing.
That's possible.
As a sort of, like I said during the episode, history repeats for those who didn't learn from it, so it's basically take two of the sacking of King's Landing during Robert's Rebellion.
Yeah.
Except, a Lannister is on the throne and not a Targaryen.
Yeah.
And instead of, I don't know, Cersei dying by, I don't know, somebody else's hand, I don't know how she'll die, but I think, if it was a video game, Clegane would be the one boss you have to beat before you get to the final boss.
Absolutely.
And you have to play as the Hound to get to him.
So, speaking of Cersei, who do you think actually finally kills her if she does die?
Truthfully, I wouldn't be surprised if it's either of her brothers.
I would not be surprised either, but I kind of want to just, like, for the sake of it, say Arya. Because, like, I will not be shocked if that, after, in theory, after the Night King and the White Walkers are done.
Ooh.
I think you're thinking of who I want to say, but go ahead.
Can I finish first?
What?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And then she just goes down, disguises herself as someone else, and she's like...
Possible, but I don't think she would want Cersei seeing her coming.
Yeah.
She wouldn't want to hide from it.
Like, I don't think it'll actually happen, but I would love it if Arya kills her.
What I was thinking was, what if it's Arya versus Sanji, and then like it almost seems like Arya is gonna be like defeated, but then Jaime comes in for the kill. But it could also be vice versa.
Oh, Corey agrees with that one. I have an outside one that I don't think would happen.
What's yours?
I would love to see it happen, but Sansa.
Honestly, it'd be poetic.
It would be so poetic. It'd be more poetic for her to do it than Arya.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Arya's just like, oh, you killed my father. I must kill you. But Sansa was the one that had all the emotional abuse by Cersei.
That's also true.
Just
by way of her son as well.
By way of her son, but also her.
Yeah.
Just the hell that she lived through.
Yeah.
It'd be so poetic if it was Sansa, but I don't see Sansa leaving Winterfell.
No.
Frankly.
What if it's a one-take wonder where it's like you follow shit, I'm blanking.
Who?
Lannister.
Jaime.
No.
Tyrion.
No.
Cersei?
Yes.
Loras. Oh wait, that's
Yeah.
Tyrell. Lannister.
That you follow her as she battles
Oh,
everyone.
can you hit him, please?
What?
I said Loras, and he gave me the Iron Fist look.
Oh God.
In all seriousness, continue.
Anyway, you follow her like as she like battles through everyone.
Yeah.
Like she starts with not Sansa. She would be the end, but she starts with Arya. Then she goes to Jaime, and then Tyrion. Like, and just leads up to Sansa being the one to kill her.
That'd be awesome, but I don't see Cersei killing anybody. I'm pretty sure it
Well,
would just
I
be
didn't
the
say kill.
Hound.
I didn't say kill.
Well, I know. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure it would be the Hound that's actually like doing the killing for her.
Yeah.
True.
They did seem to have like that back and forth during season 2, I want to say.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless she goes cuckoo enough to actually go fight herself, because she's like, I'm fucking tired of this. If they won't do it, I will.
Maybe, but I feel like she'd just be more down to just more wildfire.
Yeah.
But, all right. What do you think is gonna happen to Tyrion? In the end.
I want to say he survives, but he.
Truthfully, I think he might also die.
I want to say he survives.
All right. How do you think he's gonna die? Do you think he's gonna? Do you think it'll be the sack of King's Landing, which I think will be the last episode, like Yooni said, where the second penultimate will just be that 86-day battle, or at least probably a little bit into the next episode. But which of the big battles do you think he'll die in?
Probably will be the last big battle. Yeah.
The
86-day one.
So the White Walker one. You don't think he'll make it to King's Landing?
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, it would be King's Landing. I see that more happening there.
Okay. Do we actually think that Cersei's pregnant?
I want to say so.
At this point, no. She probably will end up being later.
Personally, I think it was just her trying to manipulate Jaime. That was where the whole
Well, yeah.
pregnancy came from.
Yeah. Mine.
I don't think
yeah.
she was actually.
Mine is mostly on the fact that Jamie's the one person like she wouldn't, or at the very least like she wouldn't lie to. Manipulate is something else, but at the very least lying to wouldn't.
Yeah, but she's also a bitch and got bitchier over time.
That is true.
And
Yes.
she could probably sense his doubt, so she was doing whatever she could to lock him up.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I know I told you this, but like, for any of our viewers who are more familiar with something like Final Fantasy 15,
oh gosh, oh yeah.
I kind of get the feeling if Cersei doesn't, she's not going to become a White Walker. I'm going to say, but
Oh my god, that'd be frightening.
but something like that where she's like driven so insane she's no different from a White Walker.
Okay.
She joins forces with
doing voices with the Nightwalker.
Calm yourself.
And that's all, folks.
Shut up.
But like, it's just like you can clearly tell it's like the Mad King has come back.
Oh, we've known
Yeah.
that for what, 3 seasons
But like,
now?
it's less like she's calm and like you don't know what will set her up, and like she's just raving all the time. It's like. I only bring up Final Fantasy 15 because towards the end of the game something happens with like that with the ruler of the empire. So that's basically why I brought that up.
But the thing with the Mad King that made him mad, or what the longest theory was, but...
You mad, bro?
Wasn't
You mad, bro?
Yes.
wasn't
so
it just
mad, bro.
more or less real life biology with the incest?
Well, that was a lot of it, but also what tipped him over was that the Three-Eyed Raven warred into him and it went bad. And that's when he was like, burn them all, and all that shit. Like, I mean, yeah, it was after 300 years of direct line incest. But at the same time, that it's like, wait, but his kids are sane? Like, that's weird to me. But no, like, I think it was because the Three-Eyed Raven did warg into the Mad King.
Okay.
And it just fucked him. I mean, we saw what happened to Willis.
Yeah.
Moment of silence, please.
For the one who held the door.
We miss you, Hodor.
But yeah, overall, good episode, and it gets me even more pumped for the real finale.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you guys think it'll take for John to tell Danny?
She's not gonna say something like the next episode or two.
You think he'll actually
And even
sack up and say something that quickly?
even if he doesn't say anything, I think
Well, that's why I say 1 to 2 episodes, because
yeah, even if he doesn't say anything, I think she'll put 2 and 2 together that something is up and he has to tell her something.
mm-hmm.
That's probably more likely knowing him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, thanks for watching. We will be back hopefully next weekend.
Yes.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
And yeah, please like and subscribe our videos. We're gonna be pumping out a lot of new stuff hopefully soon.
If you don't mind, hit that bell button too, please.
Yeah, that'd be helpful too. Anywho, see you guys next time.
See ya.
I'm so happy we were still recording.
I was gonna say, please keep that in.